What up, y'all? It's your boy, Prince Jonathan, coming back to you. We got 5 days left, and we're on number 5 of 9 of my codependent traits. Again, the reason I'm pointing this out is if you're going through something similar or you're trying to figure yourself out, I'm here to help you out, all right? I'm gonna point out what's going on with me and how I'm working on it, what I'm doing for that, so that I can ultimately help you. The mission is to sow love, to sow authenticity, and to sow progression into y'all. So, right now, if you've been following along, you go to coda.org, you'll be able to see the list of traits, 55 traits that make up what a codependent is, and also the recovery side. Don't forget, if you're in the recovery side, cool. How do you stay in that state? You know, how do you stay moving forward with that? That's the other half of this. So we're on number 5 today, and we're in the avoidance patterns. Avoiding, what am I avoiding now? So, the one that really stuck out to me was suppress their feelings or needs to avoid feeling vulnerable. Again, let me read that one more time. Suppress their feelings or need to avoid feeling vulnerable. Now, what does it feel like to be in a recovery state, or where you should, I shouldn't say that, where you could be? Where do you need to get to? I embrace my own vulnerability by trusting and honoring my feelings and needs. Again, I embrace my own vulnerability by trusting and honoring my feelings and needs. Oh, so today I'm kind of getting hit with that. Vulnerability is being open to being almost like being open to being attacked. Whether that's your feelings, whether that's what you're moving through, whatever you're going through, it's being open in that process, all right? And that's been a very hard thing for me to do, is be open in that process. Now, speaking every single day, the last 70 days, this is day 70, has really helped me with that. Getting in places where I need to speak to people, where I need to just have an open dialogue, going through the Awaken training, those things have helped me get into that spot of like, okay, I'm open to getting attacked right now. Like my guard is down, yet I'm still gonna push through, but my guard is down to get out there and be open. What am I talking about? It's hard for me. I'm finding that I sometimes operate a little bit differently than a lot of the other entrepreneurs, a lot of the other speakers. I get burnt out. And I'm realizing that like every 6 weeks I go through this cycle, and it's just like I'm just tired. I don't want to do anything. I need to vent something out, but because I'm a man, I don't know, or maybe it's because I don't state it, everybody has a solution for me. Like the other day, I'm just talking to my boy and I'm like, dang dude, like there's so much to do. And he's like, how about we get these pictures done? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, dog, I don't want to talk about that right now. I know what I need to be doing. I have it listed out. I have multiple lists. I write my power list down. I do all this. And then all of a sudden there's just solutions. And it's like, I just need to talk it out. I need to be that person that brings it up and just like, can I get this out so that the spirit isn't holding me down, so that tomorrow morning I can wake up at 3:30 in the morning? If you're going through something like that, it is okay to honor those feelings. I'm not trying to act on anything destructive. No, I'm trying to sow love, authenticity, and progression. And for me to progress, that might need me to release the valve of all the pressure building up. I have my regular work on my hands, trying to make sales. I sell cars. So every time I don't make one happen, or someone just is like, oh, I don't have the money. It was like, so why did I do all of that work? Like, those are things that build up. Those are natural things. It's learning how to, A, deal with them, but also release them in a constructive way. Now, for those that want to fix everyone's problems, trust me, you don't need to. That is a codependent thing where you want to offer all these solutions. I've had to let go of that, and I'm actively working on that. I am working on trusting myself and trusting that what I say that's going out, you're not there to harm me. That maybe, yes, someone's there to just listen and be like, dang, dude, that stinks. You're right. I believe in you, but you're right. And just letting it be. That does wonders. So for me, I'm having a rough time. And even being this vulnerable right now, where I don't wake up on time, my body is like, the body's memories are holding me down. Being this vulnerable with you guys right now, and feeling like I failed my morning, Mr. Dominate the Day is struggling to dominate, that's really difficult for me. Because this is a big platform, and I'm trying my heart, I'm working to be the prince that I'm called to be. And opening up in front of y'all is really difficult. I know I'm going to succeed. I know I am. It may not look exactly the way it's looked for everyone on Instagram. But before Instagram, no one knew what success looked like. So sometimes you just had to go with the flow of your life and go, I'm going to move forward. However that may be. Do I need a vacation every 6 weeks? Take 2 days off of just like, don't talk to me. No phones. One person may be able to go along with it. I'm an extrovert, so I gotta have somebody to talk to. Maybe that. Maybe get outside of the Burbank atmosphere, outside of LA, and just kind of like breathe for a second. That might be what I need. So being this vulnerable and trusting that I'm not gonna be crucified for this, that's hard. Because I don't wanna let you know that sometimes I don't dominate. Sometimes I get stuck in bed. Sometimes I'm just not feeling strong. And as great as I look when I'm speaking, and as strong and as bold as I am, even I get tired and feel weighted down. I know you're feeling the same way. And you know what? There's things that you can do, but there will be days that sometimes you just need to let that feeling happen. I've said it so many times. Even for me, I've got to be like, yep, I'm gonna let you have your space. I'm gonna write it all out. I might just need to vent. Luckily, I do have friends, but that takes a level of vulnerability to open up even to them. I love you guys. I want the best from you. I wouldn't be this vulnerable if I didn't want you to succeed. I wouldn't be this vulnerable if I didn't want you to get out there and be your best. And understand, to be a champion, you're gonna have times where you lose. It's gonna feel like a loss. But in every single loss, you can learn something, because that will make your victories that much better. I know it's a little bit longer, but I really wanted to let y'all know I'm trying to be as vulnerable as possible with you. Now, like I said, I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to trust your feelings. I want you to open up, and I want you to be vulnerable. And in order to do that, you're gonna do this. You're gonna get out there and dominate the day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.